It's about us being on a mission to achieve something for Australia that has never been done before in men's basketball. So to kickstart the campaign for us at Uluru really does bring the importance of why we represent the green and gold, and I couldn't think of any better way to be able to do this with my teammates. You know, we obviously play all around the world, and coming here together to kind of unite, you know, and ground us and form a strong group.
Usually in Australia, when you hear a boys bonding trip, there's a lot of shenanigans going on, whereas this, it's not so much that. We're just, you know, we sit down, we talk a lot out here, and we know each other so well. It's just trying to get the feel for everyone and see where everyone's at, because when you have that feel for people off the court, then on the court, good things tend to happen.
The special thing as well is a lot of us were at the AIS together 13 years ago and are still here today and about to go to our third Olympics together. So a really, really close group of guys. We have that history of friendship together that will push each other to the limit, and it's exciting.
All of us are really close, and then we all grew up playing with each other, and we're already on another level in terms of camaraderie. But coming here just takes that to a whole nother level. Any relevance or relation you think that being here and
rock solid?
Rock solid. There you go. Something for your track.
Foundation.
Yeah, I'm at the end of it, being one of the young fellas of the team. But, you know, you guys carry the torch to the next group when they bloody come on. You tell them, hey, we stuck together. This is how we've got success, and you guys carry that stuff to the next one. And it's just a legacy. Yes. This will be my 4th Olympics, and I've been involved with the Aussie Boomers since I was 20. So it's been a long time for me, and this is the first time we've probably got together as a group, and obviously seen Uluru and everything like that. So it's a unique campaign this time around, and we're hoping that it'll just help us bond and get everyone on the same page quicker, so we can have a better chance at medaling in Rio.
For myself, you know, I think just being here and this experience here has really helped me just really feel, you know, this is home. I'm a part of this country, so it's been amazing.
It's a pretty special time for myself. Obviously, growing up in the States and then coming out to Australia 8 years ago. My wife, my family is all Australian now, so this feels like it really solidifies your citizenship and makes you, you know, part of this beautiful country, and yeah, it really gets your national pride going.
We should try and come up with something that, you know, when we are, I don't know, down by whatever, or
Can think back to this.
It's backs against the wall. We can have a word or something that, I don't know, whatever.
Get dirty, red dirty.
Get red dirty.
Get red dirty.
Camp, aren't you? Play hoops.
You know, when things will get tough, and inevitably they will over the course of the Olympics, we all have to have that accountability, and this is what it is. This is where it starts. We want to be strong. We want to have a strong foundation, and that's what we have there in the back of us. You know, the strongest foundation possible, the biggest rock in the world, and hopefully we can carry that with us and remember it when those inevitable times do come.
We're going to have some good days and some bad days, but
it's inevitable.
If we can...
yeah, that's always been our strong point, is being able, that camaraderie and
we joke around with each other.
being together. Doing this just takes that camaraderie to another level, eh?
This has come together for when we are in a tough time in Rio, to be able to look back and say, no, this is what we bought into. Everyone agreed, and if you don't agree or you don't want to be a part of it, then no issue, but go home. And that's the way it is, and that's the way it'll be. And it's great to just have the players here, and not that the coaches don't count, but just get the players on board to say what we want to do, take that to the coaches and combine our thoughts together and start the process.
There's not many other teams around the world. Like, we've all played with different guys from different nations, and I don't think any of them with their national team will be doing anything as special as this. So I think when times get tough, they could fragment where we can all relate to something like this, and I think that's why we show our resiliency year in, year out, because we're together like this on another level that a lot of other guys aren't. So pretty grateful.
After planning the trip, we knew there's going to be a day we're going to sit down and talk about realistic goals and what we want to do. It's speak about what's expected.
I think when you relate it to the on-court stuff of, playing defense for the whole shot clock or diving on loose balls or just going that little extra bit, makes it all worthwhile when you do something like this. More meaning behind it, I guess. When we are playing for our country and our backs are against the wall or there are those tough times and facing adversity, we can always come back to what we've been through together here in the heart of this country to be able to give us strength, give us unity and the spirit and the passion that we need to achieve our goal.
One of the best things of getting together is hearing the stories from the NBA or from Europe or across the NBL. So this has brought us closer together, but then don't leave it here, take it with you to go back to your own community and share the stories of what we heard yesterday in the community or what we've learned today with Uluru. So it's special that it's our thing, but don't just leave it here, take it home and share it.
I think it's needless to say, but everyone's definitely got the same belief, right, and being able to get this done. The strength is for us to be able to achieve something that no other Australian team has done before, and we are going to do that for our country.
We want a medal. It's kind of something Australian men's basketball has never achieved, and it's something that we feel we have the parts for it now. It's just a matter of going out there and putting it all together.
On a mission.
Good work, Paddy. Go on you, Paddy.
Boomers, on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Boomers.
Being at Uluru, standing with all our mates here, the rock, the bright light off in the distance, that's something that, it's symbolic for us. That's our medal in Rio that we want to attain.
And I play basketball to represent my country, represent my Indigenous heritage and my family. I understand the connection to the land, I understand the connection to the history, the connection to the people, and the connection to everything else this country is about. I really understood that more since I've left here. And living away from this country now for almost 10 years, I've grown to be able to be a more powerful Indigenous role model. And the way I see it, an Australian role model as well.
Paddy's been a great example for us, right from the beginning of this little camp. When we first met up at the airport, you could sense the excitement in his voice, not just for this trip, but going forward. And anytime he's had to get up and to do a speech in the community, we have had meetings and stuff like that, you can feel in his voice and his heart and his soul that he wants this. And for us, we're just drawn to it. It just brings something out of you. He's talking with this emotion, raw emotion, feelings, hunger. He's driven, and we just get sucked up with him. So, if we can sort of get on Paddy's level, I think we're going to go pretty well.
We've set a goal that we truly and utterly believe that we can achieve. With the team that we have, the caliber of players we have that are performing on world stages at such a high level, the goal that we have set is a goal that we can reach, and we wouldn't say that if we didn't believe it. The goal is to get an Olympic gold medal.